Hey guys, welcome to the podcast today. I'm just trying to copy David Dobrik's podcast because they're super entertaining. But hi, this is gonna be a video for fun. First podcast we're gonna have Cameron in here. Say hi, Cameron.
What's up?
Perfect. We're gonna do our history homework while talking, so I will chop this up to more fun things to talk about, I guess.
Yeah. So Russ, thanks for having me here. I just want to.
I just want to say the N word, and then I'll be out.
I just want to say the N word really bad, but
I actually don't, because I forgot that podcast. You don't even edit them. You pretty much just upload them how they are.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works too. So I was thinking, what would be a great way to keep ourselves entertained while we're doing our history homework, and what better way than to list a bunch of characters from shows, and we decide whether we hit or miss.
Fuck. Oh my
So
God.
how about it?
No.
All right, first.
No.
Character.
Oh no, we're just gonna talk. No, we're gonna talk. And this is how a podcast works. We're trying to figure out how to do podcasts.
So first character, Hannah Montana.
No, don't say hit or miss either. That's freaking stupid.
Fine, smash or pass.
Fine, let's go on to another topic. How about politely have sex with consent, or no thank you?
Honestly, I think all girls should be able to give consent, you know?
That's the whole point. That's every person. What do you mean?
Like, when you think about it, like, even if girls say no, it
means no. No, Cam.
Technically.
Cam, it's a no. And you should not do anything unless. No, I'm just
kidding. Unless you're feeling like a god, all right? You're having a really good day.
An absolute
and
G.
So you realize you're an absolute
You're
G,
in.
right?
You was at the club mode.
You end up doing it, and then it turns out the girl really likes it. She likes what's happening. You know what I mean?
All right. Rape with a twist.
Rape with a twist. Okay. Yeah. So there's many different types of rape. In fact, there are a whopping one type of rape, and that's called rape.
Don't fucking rape people.
Just don't rape people.
Yeah, it's simple.
Unless.
But unless with your special training, you will know how to. Oh my God, this is so bad. All right, we need to also figure out. Okay, so you are currently live on Bustys podcast. This is what we're gonna call it, Bustys podcast. And
Bustys podcast.
Yeah, and yeah. So this is the first podcast that we're doing, and I think it'd actually be smart to upload podcasts for fun.
Yeah.
While we're doing homework, because what else would we be doing?
Exactly. Like do homework regularly, like. What the fuck?
Why would we actually do our work and take time and effort into it?
That shit's fucking gay. Why would we regularly do our homework?
Exactly.
So, are you keeping up with the YouTube drama? And new stuff you want to talk about?
This is stuff I want to talk about. Also, Cam, so I don't have to edit shit and we can just have fun.
Yeah.
Sadly, we can't talk about really our personal, lives, our sweet ladies.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. But we can probably talk about, I don't know, friends of ours.
Yeah, of course. So Jaden's like a really big bitch.
Yeah, fuck that Jaden kid, man. Just kidding, Jaden. I know you're
Anyways,
totally listening to a podcast
yeah,
right now.
I
Why
know
the
he's
fuck would you be
I know he's
listening to a
totally hooked
podcast?
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to
So,
see this get
anyways,
1 view. I want to see this get 1 view so bad.
Let's get back to the YouTube topic because I know there's not a lot of talk going on about the whole PewDiePie versus T series. And well, some people might think that's a dead topic. I like to think that it's something to talk about. You know,
Let's
we
talk
saw.
about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So a couple days ago,
That was a good mythical morning.
T series was 100,000. I think it's 100,000. Yeah, 100,000 subscribers ahead. And PewDiePie decided to upload a video.
By the way, he's not quitting
Another
YouTube.
song. I sure freaking hope he's not.
He's not. He already posted another video today.
Yeah, I posted a vlog of the
Japanese
Japan
forest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today is April 1st, so I guess what a good day to start
Share
making a
your
stupid
April
fucking
Fools.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Say just at the end of the podcast, say April Fools whenever making a podcast again.
5 million views. Shit. Are you gonna stick to our word or like what's up?
Yeah, like we might say at the end we're doing like a giveaway. We're giving away a gaming PC, but then in the next video, like, oh no, that's just an April Fool's joke. You're not getting shit, you know. And that's the funny thing. Today is April Fool's, so we could make the title whatever we wanted if we were to upload it. Yeah, so we could say
my dog,
podcast.
my cat, my grandma, and my grandfather all died in the same minute.
Yep. You can say my grandmother giveaway.
Giving away my little brother.
You know, if you don't dig MILFs, that's fine. We got little stepsisters and sisters that are around the age, 4 or 5, just the way people like it. So how's life going on?
I mean, we don't have to find a topic. I mean, like, all right, we could the topic could be anything, right?
Right. Yeah.
If for some reason someone actually watches the video, which is probably gonna be us, right? Somehow listening to our own.
We're gonna watch it 20 times each and get 40 views. You're gonna be so proud. Exactly.
We'll just run it while we're at school.
Yeah, we'll probably be in English class. Have our heads down. Alright, you're plugged in.
That math class though, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't understand, man. Like I don't understand her voice.
Our teacher, which I'm not gonna name the name of.
Miss.
Dude. Dude, we can't put up his name. No one's gonna listen, but we cannot say names. Anyway, oh my god. Anyway, her accent is very, very, very heavy.
Funny. Very funny. Super funny.
And damn, does she ever go hard on us?
More specifically you, but
True.
Yeah, she goes a bit hard on.
I hate how I had your chips in my mouth, these like pretzel chips, and she's trying to ask me a question, and I have a whole huge massive chip in my mouth, and I can't say anything.
Like she's waiting for the answer. You're like,
yeah, she asked me something about like, all right, what is this?
Bro, it went like this.
I can't talk right now.
You had a big pretzel in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
She realizes that you're distracted yet again, so she asks you for the answer to the question, and we're not supposed to eat in class, so you didn't want to risk it.
True.
And then for some reason, she doesn't call us out for eating that time. But then when I'm reading a question out, it doesn't even sound like I have food in my mouth. And yet she's like, "Do you have food in your mouth?" Do you silly have food?
My God, I don't think we can be racist on our podcast, but I mean,
It's not racist. It's just your funny accent.
yeah, very funny. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, sorry if you hear keyboards in the background.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about the keyboard noises. Ah, it sucks, man. I feel like someday people will come out with gaming keyboards that will feel nice to the Switch, right? And
Yeah.
not make as much noise. Or maybe even if they just came out with affordable mics that don't pick up these keyboard sounds. Because it sucks ass, right? Like let's say if you're streaming, or maybe if you're just on a Discord or Skype call with your friend playing video games, it sucks. It sucks ass having to hear the other person's keyboard. Because like I know me personally, I play with
This guy
one of my
named.
friends. One
Yeah,
of my
me
friends.
personally. You mean me too?
Me, and I guess
Only me in the world has
there's
experienced
a
it.
few specific people that have very loud keyboards, and to be fair, I have a loud keyboard as well.
You do.
I do, and but the problem is you're not gonna find the in between from something that feels good pressing it and something that doesn't make as much noise. I mean, they came out with the brown switches, right? Which, like, I don't necessarily have a huge problem with. It's just the fact that, like, I don't know. There's other people that like it. Like, I know one of my friends named Kyle, our friend. He uses brown switches, right? And he seems to like it. I haven't tried it that many times, but when I have tried it, I never. It just doesn't compare to red switches, you know?
Yeah. I have Romer G, so.
Yeah, you have Rumor G, which is Rumor G isn't bad. It's pretty close to how my red switches feel.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, my head. I should get a better microphone. Which
Yeah,
I don't.
what do you think of getting?
I mean, a blue snowball, duh. Fit in with the
Blue
squad,
Snowball?
with the homies.
Get the Blue Snowball Fame Squad.
But now that someone has it, I don't.
Yeah.
It's more just like I'd rather like that mic because it's so tiny and it can just coolly fit in the corner of my desk. But like I also would love like one that literally just hangs in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
But that also makes you forced to sit in a certain position.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so used to having USB microphones rather than headset mic. It's just not to say that it's bad. It's just I've never myself tried headset microphones. I'm not used to it. Like I have the headset that I have now. It has a microphone, but it's really bad.
Are you using your monkey headphones?
No. The monkey. I give that to Brett.
Brett's wearing those.
Yeah, Brett. I gave Brett my headphones.
All right, so about the headphones, the ears, like the earmuffs of the headphones, really push out. It's like lime green, right?
Yeah, it's the Razer Kraken Pro. For someone as like our age, it just looks so hilarious because like they're so big.
Yeah, the ears are so weird.
Like imagine a giant wearing headphones. Like that's what the Razer Kraken would be for.
True.
Like even on Brett, because Brett's like bigger, taller than me. You'd think that it would fit better for him, but it just looks silly on anyone, to be honest.
True. Yeah. It's like you're Stuart Little and that's a normal headset.
And like why green? Why the color green? Right? It's such a dumb color. Why would you want to have a green headset? I don't understand what I was thinking when I went to Best Buy and I saw those headphones. Like, wow, they look pretty damn cool. Like, what was in my head? What was going on? Because like it was just such a dumb decision. And so like I think when I got them, there was an aux cord that would work for the microphone and the headset. But it didn't take me long to realize that the laptop that I was using at the time only had one aux input thing, right?
Oh.
Don't you hate those? Don't you hate computers that have one aux input?
Well, mine has one aux out input or whatever, so I mean,
Is it actually
yeah, well, I mean,
like your PC?
yeah, two. I'm dumb.
Well, yeah, too.
Never, yeah, it has one. Yeah, it has one for microphone and one for audio actually.
Mm-hmm.
So one for headphones though. But yeah.
Did your when you had your laptop, did that have two aux inputs?
One. Had to have one.
Yeah, it's I find that really dumb, to be honest, because nowadays people really like the idea of gaming laptops, but like if laptops don't support two aux cables or inputs, what's the point of advertising a computer, really? Because headsets are like the main key to like gaming nowadays, right?
True. Mm-hmm. Just
But I guess,
the audio around you is so important when you're playing competitively. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. CS, Fortnite, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of Fortnite, mind giving your opinion about Fortnite right now?
Why right now? It's gonna change anyway. Like everything's gonna change. It always has. It's an on and off relationship for me.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of as if Fortnite is trying to add more shit that people hate, and they're like, as they make, it's basically every update they make, it's like a question. It's like they have a new update, right? Let's say it's like their fourth update of the week. Like, oh, did we add something shit yet? And so the community won't say anything, right? And so after a certain amount of time, when Fortnite realizes they're not fucking over the gamers, so then they'll start to remove things that have been in the game for like a month or two, such as like the 50 health thing when you kill a guy, right?
Yeah.
It's actually pathetic. What goes through Fortnite's mind when they say, we've had a 50 health per kill for a month now, but
and everyone's liking it. It's a good game. We just released the new update. Boom! Back to just fucking literally back to square one, dude. Back to square one. Exactly. That's a huge slap in the face to whoever got used to it.
What can we do to make our game even better? Remove all of the great stuff that we've added. Oh yeah. Boom! All right. No more 50 health. It's like poof, done. It's dumb.
It's horrible. It's honestly horrible.
And I like to keep myself from complaining. Like I know there are some times when I've had to tell Jaden to shut up when he's complaining about it. And sometimes even you or Brett.
You
not Brett.
Yesterday you were really on my ass about it.
Yeah, I was on your ass, right?
But it's clear. They make everyone used to BMing people, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's already trying to BM someone for health, which is fine. If you get health, I get it. I get why you BM.
Mm-hmm.
But like I fucking hate it now because people still BM. They still finish you right away.
For the 50 health, at least they had a reason.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
It's the fact that It's the fact that they removed it,
1 second.
and yet people still. So yeah, back to the Fortnite topic.
And
find
welcome back, guys. Yeah.
I find it funny how they even removing the 50 health, people BM the same
Yeah.
amount of times, right? And I find that incredibly like
It's frustrating as
sweaty.
hell. Yeah.
Just sweaty.
You don't need to finish them, and if they do go for the revive, right, you have a perfect chance to go for them. So
Exactly.
you know what? It's probably better to not BM them unless you actually need their loot.
Yeah,
Because,
unless you need something, right?
yeah, or if it's
Like,
at
it's
the
stupid.
start of the game, but like if they have nothing, like there's been hundreds of times where I just land and someone like lands on a pump and I have nothing, right? But he still BMs with the pump.
Because he just doesn't care. He wants the kill,
He
right?
wants the kill, which
That's
I
just
mean
how
you're
it
gonna
is.
get it either way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so. And I think there's actually a protection thing now, like you know when you like shine, kinda.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah,
I don't know if it's actually protective because I mean, Fortnite's
there's
always
like a
had
little
when the
shine.
animation's happening, you always have.
They've always had like a little protection for like
Yeah.
3 seconds.
And there's so many times when you try to BM someone and you get a dead hit marker.
Yeah.
Like, it's annoying.
Yeah. I just like to I'd like to acknowledge the fact that ever since we started this podcast just now, I haven't touched the keyboard.
Same. I've written a sentence.
Okay, all right. Read the first sentence.
Dear Sophia, today is March 3rd, Tuesday, 1914. It's been very difficult in the trenches lately. It's not even a complete sentence. It's not even a complete sentence.
You know, the trenches have been a real bitch lately.
You know what? I'm pretty getting over getting shot. You know, it's just
I'm
not.
so sick of it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so freaking sick of it.
I think I'm just gonna like walk away.
Here, I'll read mine.
All right.
Okay, just let me get in the.
Well, is yours like a page and a half?
Me. Okay.
I thought I wasn't
April
recording.
11th.
Holy shit.
April 11th, 1917. Dear Mom and Dad,
Jeez.
I've come to accept the possibility.
Wait, brief, quick, like explanation. We have to write a letter about World War I, and it's in first person, pretending we are actually in the trenches.
Yeah.
That's the explanation.
Sending a letter to our family.
Yeah, to family or a loved one. And go ahead, Cameron, take it away.
Dad? I thought my dad was home just now. Okay. Anyways.
All right, take it away, Cameron. Dad!
April 11th, 1917. Dear Mom and Dad, I have come to accept the possibility of death from the enemy. And yet the thought of it has left me frightened since April 9th, the beginning of the Battle of Vimy Ridge. No danger has ever come so close to me since these past dark days. And it's as if neither us nor the enemy will give up. What has only been 2 days has felt like 2 weeks. My ears have went deaf to the gunshots and the endless screaming. So I've been forced to learn sign language in order to communicate. Battling in the trenches have been the most dangerous situation I've volunteered myself into, as I've already had 2 near-death experiences. The first was from a sniper shot that was just able to be deflected from my helmet, and the second was from an enemy shell that had exploded just 10 meters from me. Perhaps that was the breaking point of my sanity, as I no longer try to socialize with my comrades, or even try to... Okay, I'm just gonna...
First of all,
stop right here.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up, Shakespeare. Just shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding. That's too good, dude.
I'm gonna shut up for a second.
That's too good. I don't know how. Mine's literally just Dear Sophia, comma. Today's March 3rd, Tuesday, 1914. It's been very difficult in the trenches lately. There's been many deaths. You're like, my heart beats for
There's been a
you.
lot of deaths lately. No,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that you're not you ain't recording this on your iPhone or something. So you just like.
Oh, I
just
was writing
retyping
stuff
it.
down, but then I'm like, I can't really get it
What
right.
a bitch.
I can't get it right, so that's fine.
Yeah, so I have quite a few stuff after it. I love how in the first few sentences I try to get as cheesy as possible.
No, that was good. I'm like, now what?
Yeah.
All I want is like a 50, at least a 54.
You know, I'm aiming for at least 50 words. That's my goal. That's the big goal.
The big goal.
The big goal. I'm half a page away from finishing that. So damn close.
That's so much.
Yeah. I just let's talk about school, all right? Let's talk.
I think we have been.
Ow!
Let's talk about your injuries.
Let's talk about my injuries. That fucking hurt so damn much.
Like a bitch.
Like a bitch.
Like a bitch.
Like a bitch.
Let's talk about how annoying Drake can be in his songs sometimes.
I'm not gonna say that because I respect Drake to the fullest.
First of all, his Kiki song is fucking fire. He's like
Kiki,
Kiki,
do you love me?
Kiki.
Kiki Yiki. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a spare key?
Did I tell you the story about? I told you the story about my dad meeting Drake, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to say this again, so the people know how big shit I am. You know.
Oh, you know what? We should bring out all the good stories we've had. That we already know from each other, right? But we can talk about them again.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, onto the topic of Drake. I've never had a problem with him. I was like personally, I respect him. My dad, on the other hand, my dad.
Yeah.
But that's completely different story. He really doesn't like Drake.
Yeah.
And it was because of this one night that he met him. So
he removed Kiki from his playlist.
Yeah. He just removes it. I fucking hate him now.
The ultimate disrespect, removing your friend's song from your playlist. I'm downloading it on Spotify.
So my dad, he had a work convention with his
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what other place would hold a work convention than his workplace? But
true.
Anyhow, he goes to this one place, and he told me what the restaurant was called before, but I don't remember it now.
Drake's Palace. Oh wow, I found Drake. That's weird.
I knew that Drake would be at Drake's Palace. No, so he's with it. At first, it was just his group. It was my dad's work group, and it's just a regular work convention until all of a sudden you see the door open and it's Drake with his allegedly with his some kind of girl that he's wheeling with, and I'm saying allegedly because
yeah, I know you don't know
his fucking sister, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so of course his work group is going to talk about it, right?
Of course.
And so they're talking about Drake, like pretty close to him. They're talking about like one guy specifically made a joke about how Drake could make a song about their work group. And it was a dumb joke, obviously, but I think as they were talking about Drake overheard or was eavesdropping, or I don't know. It might not have been him. It could be security guards because he had a security guard with him. Like he had security, and so I think Drake took everything that my dad and the others were saying. He took it into a
Yeah.
malicious way. And
You're saying this like as it's your English assignment,
yeah,
but go ahead.
so I'll try to say it as like normal as
Casual.
possible. But he walks up to one of
Lemonade
the
stand. And he
people.
said to the man right in the stand, he said, "Hey,
Hey,
got
don't
any
talk
great,
shit.
got any dumbass songs lately?" Boom, boom, boom.
So he walks up to one of my dad's friends, and he just looks at him. He just makes a death stare. Like
Sexy.
apparently he makes a death stare at them. And
Like Drake would actually do anything about it except for kick them out.
honestly, yeah. What? No, have you seen videos of Drake boxing? Like he
Drake
sometimes
boxing.
Drake boxes.
That's kind of cool.
Like there's a video of him boxing, like box training, and from what I saw, he's pretty good. Anyways, he made the death stare to my dad's work friends, and he just looks at him. He says, along the lines of, "Yo, stop dropping my name," like the stereotypical thing that a rapper would say, right? Yo, stop dropping my name.
Yeah.
And since then, from there, he just walked out of the restaurant. And now my dad's impression of Drake is
Oh, repeat it.
it's a complete jerk.
It's complete jerking.
Yeah.
The annoying part about Discord is you're gonna cut out sometimes.
Yeah. Oh no, how much was I cutting out?
Not very much. Just maybe a couple of things, but I still got what you mean.
Yeah.
I believe they will easily figure it out, of course. Yeah, but like long cuts like that is pretty annoying.
And I'm like, and as I ask him, the other day I was in I think we were in Toronto. Yeah, we were in Toronto, and I asked my dad, so like, do you not like Drake or something? And he's like, oh yeah, no, Drake's a complete asshole. And I'm like, but have you seen God's plan? Because like, Drake did some nice shit in God's plan. Either that or it's staged.
Nah, there's no way it's staged.
Yeah, there's no.
There's no way. Why would you even do that?
Imagine going up to a poor ass family and saying, "Hey, I'm not actually gonna give, but let's act it out so you'll be in the video."
You want to get like a couple followers on Instagram really quick? Just act like you're poor as fuck, and then I'll like pretend to give you money. You'll be so thankful, and then yeah, that's it. Yeah. Or you could just give that money like a nice person. No. Fucking no. Why would I ever do that? That ain't God's plan. God's plan is get bitches.
That's not how God works.
This is not how God works.
That ain't no God's plan. We have.
Bitch, I'm not sticking beside God's plan. I'm sticking to my plan. Get paid, get laid, Gatorade. Jackson's joke.
Paid, get laid.
Someone's joke, a YouTuber's joke that I.
We have like a bunch of stories that we could say, but like there's so many I can't even think of one.
Currently, this is a 34-minute podcast.
Let's fucking go. I'd say we've been doing a pretty good job.
Yes. We're supposed to probably leave it around like 30 minutes so that people would actually want to keep listening and then move on to the next one.
Yeah.
So I guess, and we can also title this more. So I guess this will be the end of the podcast. And then we want to just make another one right now, but shh. Pretend it's a different day.
Bruh.
Even though they're going to hear this.
I'd say we go for like 10 more minutes.
Sure. So 45-minute podcast.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
It's just that we don't want to use two stories and then I have to choose what to title it because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna title this video "Cam's Dad Meets Drake" for the first time. My friend's dad.
Father meets Drake.
Meets Drake for the first time.
but God's plan.
But you never knew. It is God's plan.
Yeah, my dad's impression of any artist, to be honest, these days are just complete assholes. And I don't necessarily I don't disagree with him, but you can't say like all of them
Of course not.
have cold hearts.
I think Drake's just Drake. It's not like his personality. I'm not a fan of his music really.
No.
No, I don't. It's not like I would listen to that Kiki song or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Like, there's no way you listen to Kiki, right? Like, why the fuck would you listen to that?
Sometimes, and I'm gonna change the topic now because, I feel bad for beefing with Drake.
Yeah, because he's definitely gonna hear this.
Yeah, because he's definitely gonna see it.
So, and who the fuck uploads podcasts to YouTube? But I mean, no one does unless they're actually filming like a video.
I kind of wonder, and I'll give a bit of a backstory. When me and Russ were in like grade 5.
Is this when we met?
Yeah, or no, it was grade 6. It was grade 6. Me and Russell started to become friends, and I would come over to his house, or
after the school.
Yeah. I would come over to your house, and I don't know how,
but we just had our penises in each other's mouths. It was so weird.
That and I don't remember how we came up with the idea of like
putting
those Instagram. No. But do you remember how we came with the idea of making those Instagram videos where we would like teleport or switch
I think we were just ahead of the game.
We
of Instagram comedy.
Instagram comedy, it's something that we
originated.
Yeah. We came up with it.
We made there's no good Instagram comedy except for those Laugh Factory videos.
I mean, like,
because they're meant to be funny.
To be honest. I don't think King Batch even can make comedy videos.
Did you like King Batch when he was a thing, like in Vine?
Some of them were really dumb. Like I feel like when he first started making them, he didn't really know what he was doing.
I think there was only a good part. Like there was only a good point.
Like that one popular Vine that he had where he's like a woman gets robbed, and she asks for help, and then King Bash does like a backflip off the wall. Have you seen that? Yeah, and he's like, but that backflip though, like, yeah, it's funny, but like, I really don't believe that he knew what he was doing. Like he's like, oh, what? Let's just.
It's a weird flex, but okay.
Like, let's just role play that, let's just make a video out of the sun and see what happens. Does a backflip off the wall? Oh yeah, that's perfect, dude.
What are you gonna say in it though? That backflip though, I guess.
But that
backflip though. How about you witness a crime? You witness a horrible crime. But then...
Yeah, that's probably how they plan it out. Yeah, if they do. If they even do plan it out.
Yeah, because they have to make the skit. And then they have to get like their stupid costumes and stuff for a 7-second video. But
how do you make a skit for a 7-second video?
I don't know. I guess you just upload so much content that eventually one's funny.
Speaking of Vine, do you think Vine 2 is gonna happen?
It's never gonna be a thing.
They rumored it, right? Or I remember them confirming it. Yeah, they did.
When?
Yeah.
Vine 2.
Yeah.
Vine, the new Vine 2 app, Vine for creators. We're having technical difficulties. It's literally just... Okay. Why does Vine 2 not Vine 2 launch?
Why is Vine 2 poo-poo trash?
One of the co-founders of Vine's working on this. Okay, so... I wonder if people would actually go for it.
Would they?
Like if it was. So from what I just quickly skimmed through because I had to do the homework, right? I quickly looked at the one thing and it said that a co-producer is wanting to remake a Vine thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen, and if it does, I don't believe that it'll be very popular.
Yeah, which I hate to say, like I kind of agree with you because they announced that Vine 2 was gonna happen in I think like 2017. It's
Yeah,
just not happening now.
that's not happening.
It doesn't take 2 years to make an app where you upload 7-second videos, right?
Yeah, as well as you had an original template, right?
So did you like King Batch?
No, well,
No,
I don't really have an
just
opinion on
straight
it.
up no.
Not straight up, no. It's some are funny, but most are not very funny at all.
Yeah, like he I guess since Vine stopped, he turned to YouTube,
And
right?
Instagram.
And yeah, and Instagram wasn't bad because Instagram was just eight more seconds added on to it.
Until
But
it became a minute.
yeah, until it became But YouTube you can upload videos for as long as you want, basically.
Wow, so many more
And
possibilities.
and so this was I think like despite everything I was saying that was like shitty about King Batch, he was a good viner. Like he was one of the best, in my opinion. He was one of the best people at making vines. But I think when he made his YouTube channel, that was the turning point because he wanted to make
Content.
he wanted to make content. That
Well,
was a problem.
the problem is he was trying to, well, I don't know, let's say make content. And it's very difficult for someone that makes poor to moderate content most of the time to one good video.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he fucked up.
I think he fucked up. I seriously believe he fucked up because I feel he was so used to making short second videos.
I don't even hear his name ever. I just brought it up after hearing Vine.
Yeah. He because of him making vines and Instagram videos, I think he was so used to short second videos that like he tried to implement that in his YouTube videos and it didn't work. It didn't work.
As well as this, he's running out of ideas. Clearly, search up like
Oh yeah.
King Batch.
Yeah, like there's his one video that he had. It was like Spider Bruh, I think. Spider Bruh.
It's kind of funny though.
And it was it's like some weird parody trailer of Spider-Man Homecoming. And it's like it's not even a trailer. It's like a short movie. So that's the first mistake he made. Second mistake.
He made merch of that backflip though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you on Discord.
So the second, oh god.
If I can somehow figure out how to place an image, I'll quickly show it. I don't know how. I'll try to flip it in there.
The video Spider Bruh. The second mistake he made was, what's that movie called? Let me search it up.
Oh my god, we have 20 seconds. Alright, well, this is the end of the podcast. We will continue to the next podcast like this never happened. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be the first podcast on this channel, of course. I never done a podcast, so it's probably really shitty. I don't know how to end it, but I guess I just click stop record. So.
Oh, my dad's calling me.
Oh, perfect time. Goodbye, guys.